Hello. So, I have not posted a video in several weeks. I got my little chipper bee in the back here, letting it know she's alive and well too. But I decided it was definitely time. I got caught up in vacation and just life stuff, and definitely let my anxiety get the best of me these last few weeks, and I really need to cling back to God and pray more. And I've been really thinking a lot about these things in my devotionals this morning that I was reading. Like it basically just states, that I need to let go of fear and cling to God's promises and step out, in God's promise and in faith, and know that God will, in His time, let it all come to fruition. But it's in His time, not mine. And I think a lot about that song, He's in the waiting, and He is. And I'm not a waiting person. Most people aren't, especially those in recovery. And I want things like yesterday. That's just how it is. I am very impatient, and I really need to work on that. And I'm also very impulsive when it comes to my attitude, and I react sometimes instead of thinking before I speak. And I really am becoming more and more aware. Going into this, I'll be 3 years into recovery come January. And I think about that, and I think, I'm so much better than I am. And I am a lot better. But then I got to think, what do I need to work on? And if there wasn't something to work on, I wouldn't be so anxious and so snappy sometimes. So I know that there's deep things that I need to pray, to ask God to reveal how can I work on these things to make myself less frustrated and more at peace and less fearful and less anxious. And so those are the things I'm working on. But I know His promise states that He will bring everything to fruition in my life. He will make His will done. I just need to be patient, and I need to cling to those promises instead of clinging to what the world wants me to. I need to stay more in God instead of in the world. And every time I get more sucked into the world, I get more chaos, more frustration, more impatience, more just crazy. And so I really need to look into that. And I'm just being vulnerable in saying that that's something I struggle with. I know a lot of other people are struggling with those things too. And I think it's important for me to come out and say, hey, you know what? I struggle. But there is an answer. And that answer, in my deepest opinion, is it's God. And without diving into His word and diving into prayer and really clinging to His garments, we're lost. I know for sure I am. And that's where I'm at. But I also really want to share this recovery poem that kind of relates to how things are, especially how they were in early recovery, but even how they can be today. So here we go. It's called Recovery. She feels trapped in the power of her own mind. The depth of her own angst has not been at all kind. The shrouded pain from her own fear has caused her to lack independence, and as a result, she has built a fence. She longs for the opportunity of liberation from all this inner frustration. She does have a glimmer of hope ever since she put down the dope. She knows this peace that she desires will not be possible without pushing through the fire. There is healing on the other side, and she will finally be able to enjoy the peace that recovery will provide. Thanks, everyone. I hope you got something from this. Just let me know your opinions. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you struggle with, what you're dealing with, how you get through things. Maybe you can help me, because I definitely could use that as well. I don't come into this being perfect, and I will never say perfection isn't even something that's gonna be in my life. When I get to heaven, I'll be perfect. I know I will never be perfect, but I do strive to be better every day, and so that's where I'm at. My goal is to be perfect like Christ, but I know I'm human, and so I know I'm going to fall short of that. And so striving for perfection for me will always get me in trouble because I'll never be perfect. But I will strive to be better, and that's really all God wants, is for us to try and to strive to live like Him, as best as us humans can. He loves us no matter what. He just wants us to try to live into His will, because His will is absolutely perfect, and it's much more fulfilling than ours. That's all I really got. Thanks, guys. Just let me know your opinions on this. I'll talk to you later. Bye.